Welcome back, everybody. It's the Galorants training grounds. We're in the group stages for the intermediate division today, and this is game number 2. It's BAKAS versus Calypso, and now I am graced by the lovely Delta to go cast this game with me. Girl, how you doing? I'm really excited to get this going. I'm bind.
Oh, exactly. I'm feeling the same way. I am looking forward to seeing some bind today. I haven't gotten to watch some Valorant yet, so I am looking forward to watching this map between Calypso and BAKAS.
Yes. How's this looking so far? We've been seeing a lot of interesting comps on bind in the VCT here. So we've got still keeping with the Cypher.
Yeah, I mean, these days, we've seen a whole host of experimental comps between, no Sentinel comp, no Duelist comp. We've seen 2 controllers. I mean, you pretty much can see anything at this point. Whatever works for these teams. So I always get excited to see what they choose in the end.
Choose your agent.
All right. We're thinking long and hard about this. So we've got a breach on the defending side. That's going to be Calypso.
Right.
With BAKAS attacking first.
Okay, so it looks like, yes, BAKAS will be having a dual Sentinel comp as well as Calypso. So Cypher Sage, opting to go with Cypher. You can't go wrong with a Cypher pick on Bind. And the Breach, though, will be quite interesting to see how they're able to capitalize on that. I know that often I've been seeing kind of the main flasher be Sky, but no, Breach always has his utility.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's heard me cast before, they know I love Breach, so I'm not bad about it.
Okay.
Breach is my pick.
All right.
So, flying in, Betty on the observations here, giving us some good visuals.
So looks like our first pick will be on the A site, and already fighting in showers, but waiting for 3 members of BAKAS or of Calypso on the A site.
That was a good pick there by Calypso to be able to halt a little bit of the push here by BAKAS. As you can see, they're just holding for a second, trying to decide what exactly to do. Breach coming in with the fault line to push them back. Very successful. See? Told you. Breach is Bay. Now they're forcing them to rotate over to B. I mean, they don't have to, but that's what they're doing right now.
Yep, pretty much all 4 of them just full sending to the B site. While they'll have Lele waiting for them, but the rotate's already happening. It's not a free site for them.
Calypso, now they kind of decided to halt for a second just to make sure that this was a B push. Sage is still holding. It's Junjay on the A site just to make sure it wasn't a trick play. And they do now know it's not. It's only up to Larvin. She's going to go down right here. And that's the first round going over to Calypso.
Okay, that was interesting first round, tempting to go on the A site, but like you were saying, being denied by your Bay and forcing the rotates onto the B site. And yeah, those rotates came out real quick, and they weren't, they didn't really shoot the camera down that Lele had, so they had all that information and able to get all the picks they needed for that round win. And with that win, able to buy up 2 Spectres.
Yes. Little traditional here with the buys. Winning side buying up a bit, just a bit. And the attacking side is going to opt to full save except for 1 ghost here. The push is coming through for B. There it is. Breach again, slowing things down. Flash goes out so they can't see anything. Another flash, forcing everyone back to reset until their sights are back. There's that Cypher camera for the attacking side. Get some intel on exactly where anyone's holding, because you want to know if someone's behind that tube there. Fight's going down on the backside. Immediately down 2 players, now 1. And as I say that, 0, as Calypso just, can I say this? I was trying to get collapsed. Calypsoed on BAKAS. No? Okay, I tried.
It might have landed. We'll check the chat later, see how that worked.
Collapsed Calypso? Dang it.
There.
Regardless of if it worked, the sentiments are real. Calypso did collapse them.
Oh, that's better.
That-
Delta, you're better. Yeah, that was good. That was the delivery right there.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were collapsed on the B site. Again, the Cypher cam able to help them get that information, and their push was denied.
All right. More information for BAKAS. The Owls. I guess they were just like calling that trap out. Looking
Yeah,
at
trying to activate the trap so they didn't have to deal with it, but didn't work out too well.
Oh, they didn't see the camera that's right there above the truck. For the defense, is that the defensive side truck? A camera? I wasn't exactly sure. Went away just really quickly. Gunfights are going down. The attacking side, they're just falling. This is a replay of B site, but on A this time, and now it's up to Cutie to hold this plant. Beautiful pick right there. Here's that wall go up. Did she see the ponytail? But she didn't. Oh no! I call Sage she's my ponytail girl, because that's kind of almost the first thing you see, right? Gen J coming out on top, getting the defuse in another round. That's a 3-0 lead right there for Calypso.
Oh, they're so close too, but that boosted wall and, like you said, the ponytail came into the rescue and able to stop that last kill. But yeah, that was a bit closer compared to the other rounds. They did buy up, so kind of expected, but also their push was a little bit more aggressive, but not enough because Calypso was able to get the rotates in and again get the picks that they needed for that round win. So BAKAS is continuing to focus kind of on one side, so focusing again on the A site, but we have an op coming out denying any access onto A short.
Yeah, we do. My goodness. But isn't able to connect. It is going to be a little scary though, but for the BAKAS, but they're still going to go for it. This is what they're do a good job of getting the plant down. Their issue here is being able to hold it, right? So now we've got numbers for BAKAS as 2 players from the defending side goes down. Calypso now only 2 players left. The wall is up protecting the spike. As you see here, holding down in lamps. No, they're all just kind of hanging out there. They have great sightline for this. I mean, they've got the Hunter's Fury. I'm not sure if they don't need a res here, but doing a good job of holding the site.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to retake with this wall and not having the utility available, so.
Last player standing.
Oh, and oh no, okay, so the Hunter's Fury there, that's, yeah. Comes out, that stops the defuse. Yeah, so that's a plus for the defensive side for sure, right? So they at least baited out that, I mean, I can't say baited, but they used it on them in that round at the very least. So if you're going to lose, at least take out a utility or an ultimate on the way. It's kind of, it's not a full loss there.
Yeah, able to, I guess, at least think about that. But yeah, that round went fairly well. They were able to get Gompers off of that op initially and able to isolate those 1v1s. And so even though Calypso was primarily on the A site, just that isolation was able to help.
Yeah, and you can see on now the Calypso, the defensive side, they full bought up. They got that op. They spent all their money in that last round.
She's camping the corner.
Yes, she is. And Gompers doesn't look to the right side. Oh, that's unlucky. So that's going to slow them down on the attacking side. However, that intel, they now see many of Calypso holding on A side, and we do as well. If you look up at the map, they're all clustered there, but Lele is going to opt to and Breach Bay. Head on over to check it out. Make sure they're not going to take sight. Checking the cam. Not sure they were able to take that out from the defensive side. Cutie's gonna make sure that nobody's around in that corner. Plant is gonna go down as now all of Calypso are up to be able to retake this, and we're gonna see if BAKAS is able to hold this site down, change the tides.
Yeah, we have a 5v4 retake. The utility or the ultimates aren't really helpful for the retakes, but again, oh, now it's a 4v4, so an even take. But BAKA's able to get into their post-plant positions, making it a little bit difficult for Calypso to try to overtake this site.
Sneaky position there for Cheerios, able to get one and allowing her teammate to get another. The defensive side, oh, it's Genjay's right there. Oh, its body's on the floor for Calypso. But the round goes to BAKAS.
Yes, another round going to BAKAS, yeah. So we saw another instance of, them being denied access to the A site, and it was actually a very smart call on their behalf because they had essentially baited all of the rotates onto the A site, and then that's when they decided to make their rotate to B. So they had a little bit of time for planting and, getting into the proper positions and denying the retake ability for Calypso that last round. So this next one, though, attackers, BAKAS will have a lot of ultimates available for them for use. So we might see a res coming out and just, more of the advantage for this push onto the B site.
Yeah, they definitely do have the advantage, right? They're probably feeling really good about this. That's a really tricky trap to try to take out. But it's able to get it. That gives a lot of intel to the defensive side that there are some players here trying to make it onto the B side. But you see that Cypher, Princess Harris is on the A. Probably gonna get a call here to say that it's clear.
Well, look at it's Genjay just trying to lurk into hookah.
Yeah, the spike is gonna stay on B side, however, but that leaves Princess to flank through their spawn side. Not sure she's gonna make it in time before her teammates fall to the ground.
Remaining.
It's now all up to Abby to try to retake this plant. Oh, that's Cypher!
Oh.
What? No! Cypher! Okay, was able to collect herself there and get the kill, but oh my goodness. That was almost gone there. However, great job, great execution. We're now tied up. 3-3.
The impact of the lurkers for that round was quite impressive. So we saw both Princess Harris and it's Genjay serving as the lurkers, and Genjay was able to get a few picks trying to, stop the plant, but in the end, it was Princess Haraz lurking through the A side, able to get that last pick, and Abby did not see that coming. So that worked out for them, bringing it up to a tied game.
Yeah, we see kind of a similar situation, but flop sides. Princess is now on B side, going for some intel as the fights go down here on the entry for A site. Arvin using those levers to be able to blind anybody that could potentially be in their way. Wall is up to help the plant, which is going down.
Spike planted.
We have the dueling lurking ciphers. Wonder how this is gonna work out.
You're right, but they're on the opposite sides of each other. And that leads immediately to now one. It's the only that last lurker, Lele. With what? Is she holding a judge?
Yes.
All right.
Judge.
The skin was tricky there for me for a second. I was like, ooh, that's a beautiful skin. But yeah, that range that was gonna be a yikes. So BAKAS takes the lead now.
Yeah, that lurk didn't exactly work out for them, but it's good that the teams are starting to be aware that there's a lurker, so the lurkers are trying to look for each other. So we'll see how that plays out for the next few rounds. For this next round, though, while BAKAS is taking the lead, they also look like they are in the lead economically as well, and they're feeling themselves doing a little dance before we get the round started.
Yeah, that's just kind of that's the meta. It's a must now. Have your own little team dance. Little ritual.
Oh, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Going in, making a full push onto B site. And Breach coming out with the fault line, which is going to slow down in hookah as Larvin makes the push out from Garden.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! The Breach was able to use with the damage on that C ability. My goodness. And it's
One
just
enemy remaining.
everyone's dropping. That was just a full-on gun battle. There wasn't even an objective other than just clicking heads. So that's another round
Pretty
for
much.
BAKAS, so they take the lead.
Yeah, no, that's a fair assessment. I felt like there was just literally trades after trades, and yeah, they were able to win out those trades in the end. But for this round, maybe not so much the trades, but Gompers with the op again posted on a short, trying to deny any access to that. But BAKAS might face this. It looks like they're oh, there we go. So now they know an op is waiting for them, so might have to readjust their approach.
Oh, yeah. Gompers got real trigger happy on that one, and that gave away any surprise ability for that op.
Scanning ahead.
Spike is just still kind of mid. I'm not sure if they were just trying to trigger rotation here as they're coming right back.
Oh,
And there it is,
yeah.
Gompers. Repositioned, okay. That's how you do it right there. Taking notes, and that fault line concussing the players.
down
You
A.
hear the spike is down now. Oh no. It's a mirror match here on,
Player standing.
but that Gompers on the op is going to town, and now it's the battle of the Reynas, but Gompers pulled out the pistol!
With the class. Oh man.
Oh
that's-
goodness. There it is.
Yeah, that had to hurt a little bit. Calypso doing a great job of trying to hold down that site. They not only had the op posted, but Cypher has been, so Lele has been doing a great job anchoring these sites as well. And they even invested the Rolling Thunder to kind of push BAKAS back. So came a little close in the end with the picks, but you saw that very clean classic kill from Gompers in the end.
Okay, I got this one, Delta. It was classic. Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Well, the unfortunate side there for BAKAS was that Gomper survived with the op. So she's bringing that into this next round, and she's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And if, as you see, they're just like, well, if Gompers is going to be on A side again, let's just not even go there. So they chose right as they're all holding here, waiting for this wall to go down so that they can make their play onto B side.
Yeah, just having a little dinner party and hookah, waiting, chilling.
Oh, perfect, 'cause I'm
That was
hungry.
good.
What are we eating?
It was a good call from It's Gen J to just deny access onto the B site. And everyone's just waiting. Oh, and that's the cue.
Yeah, and I love that wait. That was an excellent wait because it kept Calypso wondering, right? Where are they going to actually push? As soon as that wall went down, they maximized the timing right there. So they were able to get a pick right off, take Gen J out of the equation. Gives them the numbers. The spike goes down as Calypso scrambling back onto side in the back end. But we know that Calypso, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of abilities going out right now unless they just kind of use them already a lot at the beginning. Again, we're down to Abby. Here, it's a 1v4.
Cover going out.
Oh no, but Princess is able to connect first, get the kill. It's a round for BAKAS.
BAKAS starting to take the lead on this. And yeah, like you said, that was a beautiful approach onto the B site, using that wall as essentially the pistol that cued them to just run onto site and get those initial picks. And it was quite a beautiful retake. And because Calypso was holding that kind of default approach, it took a little bit of time for the rotates to come, and there were a lot of 1v1s going on. So ended up working in the favors of BAKAS. But this time Calypso not really having a good buy, it seems. So might have a little bit of difficulty holding the site.
Yeah, Gomper's the only one buying up full gear with the rifle, with the Phantom and full shields. Everyone's on the pistol essentially, and no shields or lights. Wall's gonna go up, spike is down. And now it's gonna be most likely a slow retake, if at any attempt.
Yeah, we have a 4-woman retake, and not really many ultimates
The
to
head right there,
help
Larvin!
them.
Sorry, oh, no, that's your teammate. Look at me. I need a little water, I guess. Dehydrated, my brain. Great utility from the breach to be able to push back anybody that potentially was on the other side there. As Rain is pushing up through.
I know
It goes down, however. The clock is ticking. This isn't looking good for a defuse, and at this point, it's just a matter of trying to, okay, either survive. And Linanil,
and
that's how you say it? Yes. Survives, and the
Last round
remaining
in the
players of
half.
Calypso get taken out.
Oh, it was a bit of a painful round for Calypso. I mean, it's not too surprising that they lost. Was, like we said, the only person with a hero rifle was Gompers. But yeah, they weren't able to get those picks. They invested even the resurrection, and so it did become a 5v4 retake, but still with that weapon disadvantage, just not able to win those picks. Right
Yeah,
now,
it was
Baka's good advantage.
It was just unfortunate that Gompers had aggressed over by his shower. That's when just the fights erupted.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember that correctly. Oh! Free Faye. No bias here at all.
Oh, okay.
That's 2 right out the gate for Swirlzy. Doing a great job. Wait, yes.
You will
Yes.
not kill my allies.
Take flight.
There's that res for the attacking side.
Yeah, still looking like they're wanting to go to the B site, but those 2 picks initially were quite impressive.
Yeah, Breach took a lot of damage for that, but thanks to Sage, is able to get a lot of health back. They know there's no action. It looks like everyone's reading each other correctly here at this moment. Push is going for A site, and Calypso's flying through spawn. Except for Cutie. Who's making a lot of noise, so Gompers heard that and was able to get a leg up. Spoiler! Alerted. Shots. Princess, good job. Oh, and they line up for her. That's I'm sure Calypso sending thank you cards to BAKAS for that one. That's a round that's very much needed for Calypso in order to win that and stay in the game. Let's bring them up 5-7.
Yeah, your
Switching
Vay
sides.
did a lot of work that last round of the half.
My bad.
Getting those 2 initial picks, essentially denying access onto the B site and forcing them to try to do a teleporter play, but Gompers was waiting for them. Gompers just trying to play that lurker role and denying their ability to do a full push. So did not work out too well for the BAKAS. But we're in a new half, new start, new round, and this pistol will be important to kind of figure out who's going to have the momentum for this next half.
Yeah, and if it's anything like the first half, I believe this is looking like it would go to the attacking side. They showed us they had better pistols, but being put up in different positions of attacking or defending, having to aggress or not, can also determine in the way that you utilize your weapons. So Gomper's getting caught up here by Trap. Gonna slow her down a bit, but body start dropping. My prediction's coming to fruition here as we speak. Remaining 3 players of BAKAS is coming in through their spawn side. You can hear Larvin running around. Get that, but
Careful.
that's... Oh, that was a really great paranoia there. To push her back, this is going to be a tough one. Swirlzy pushes out knowing that she's got the blinded Cheerios. Larvin with a ghost and a dream. Oh, goodness. There it is. Lele taking that final kill. And Calypso closing the gap.
Yeah, the dream was denied, unfortunately. But nice attempt nonetheless. Calypso just doing great work that pistol round, pushing on to B side and able to clear things out quite well. And just the start they need to be able to close this gap as best as possible. So with that lead, able to buy up, having that weapon advantage, and looks like they will be pushing towards the B site, but trying to keep Lele on the lurk. Just applying a little bit of pressure on the A site.
Oh, did I misread the... And I need to learn how to read that thing. Okay, anyhow, here we are. Plan is gonna go down really quick. Wow, they just went ahead and just left the site open. Gomper's able to connect onto Princess back in the spawn. Larvin on the flank. However, they are not aware. Larvin getting caught out, but there's... Oh goodness! The pistol work right there because Gompers was not ready for it. Definitely gets punished. We have 2 remaining players on the defensive side.
Last player standing.
Now it's all up to Lena now. Kind of going in the way that you would expect.
Yep, no, definitely expected. I didn't even notice that Squirrelsy invested into a rifle. So quite a hefty investment. If they had lost that round, that'd be kind of scary.
Interesting, right? Because I believe she also had bought into utility as well. So maybe somebody pooled in for her to have the gun while she was able to buy up.
Yeah, well, definitely a good call being, you know, fragging with Gompers. Always want to get your rifle on your best shooter. And so now doing a bonus round while BAKAS will be able to buy up.
All right, lots of footsteps. First blood onto the attacking side. Gompers goes down, which is huge for BAKAS.
Yeah, always great when you're able to get the lurker or the top fragger out. And looks like they're rotating on the beat side, but Cheerios is in a peculiar position. Hopefully they'll be able to check that angle.
Oh, she's on that wall. Oh no, caught out with using the utility. We basically had 2.5 players left before Calypso. Oh, there we go. We got the heal. And they are going to scramble back over to B. As you can see,
Yeah,
I had to do it. I just had to do it. Sorry.
Block is definitely in an advantage right now. We have Princess Haras anchoring this site,
No!
doing it quite well.
30 seconds
Able
left.
to get
Last
2
player
picks
standing.
already.
Spike down B.
And yeah, making it a clean round for the BAKAS.
That was unlucky. Everyone getting caught out with their gun in their back pocket. And there's the horn. Thank you. Love it.
I didn't even know that spray was released until one day. I was just completely surprised at that noise. I thought like my ears had fried or something. But lo and behold, it's a spray. Did not know that.
Okay, I didn't know that part either. I didn't know it was a spray. Which would make
Yep,
sense why
it's
a lot of people
spray.
do it. Yeah, okay. Which one is it? What
Trying
does it
to
look like?
intimidate people. Just looks like a bullhorn.
Okay.
You know, the typical.
I need it in my life. All right, Swirlsy getting showered for free. Coming through very quietly so you can see Cheerios is running away. Oh!
But they're
How did they
rotating
make
now?
this look like a B push? They totally gave up A for some reason. Not sure what intel they thought they had. But BAKAS, it just looked like they were intent to rotate. And then they realized that was not the call, and they are coming back. But not for one going down, so it's 4v4. We see Gompers in her Empress. We have a res as well for the attacking side if they choose to use it. But in this moment, all of BAKAS on site trying to take and back over and defuse.
Last player
Calypso
standing.
falling. Abby, oh, Abby, that was looking good for a hot second, but unfortunately for the side of BAKAS, I mean, they were doing a good job of grouping together, and that was all she wrote for Abby.
Wow, that was an interesting round. You and I must have both missed it. Like, what was the trigger that just sent them to go
Yeah, I don't
rotate
know what
over
that was.
to the B site? But
There was,
yeah, it looked like a full send.
Yeah, like it, something mid. No, that was on the defensive arrow. So I'm not sure Somebody heard something and thought
Somebody-
that was
yes.
a noise. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious.
Somebody
Yeah.
heard something. Yes, we'll have to replay that back and figure out what that trigger was. But it ended up working out in their favor, even though they did the rotate. So now doing a 3-2 split, kind of a bit of a default, but they have been posting like these cheeky positions, able to get the drop on Calypso, and this is a much slower round than usual. Trying to figure things out, figure out where the best plant or where the best site is to plant.
Yeah, because the attacking side now are on a light buy, so everyone's got light shields, SMGs, except for Swirlzy
Oh,
with
she
a
knows.
frenzy.
She sees the corn. Oh, she sees it.
Yeah, she knows.
She's like, how do I get Cheerios?
But the angle just isn't good enough and to give away her position for her, so she's not shot yet.
Cover going out.
Swirlzy gets taken out. All right. SMG is just not okay as I say this. Oh, beautiful res right here for Gente, but turn around right behind you right there. It's Abby.
Spike down A.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit difficult for them to be able to regain control of the spike. We already have 3 members on
30
B
seconds left.
or A, sorry, of trying to watch this spike, and Gompers, yeah, able to get that pick. 2 of them were on separate sides, so
Stealing sight.
quite difficult for them.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Last player standing.
That was a
Okay.
great. Yeah, Lele came in for the trade at the perfect time. Oh my goodness. So that's a round over to Calypso, closing the gap.
So the opposite of Caster's Curse, just trying to prove me wrong. All good. That's all good. I'm glad they were able to pull that off.
There you go.
So yeah, for this next round, Calypso trying to close this gap. Everyone will be on a full buy, but looks like we do have Swirlzy very close to an ultimate. So if she's able to get that orb, might be able to use that to push their way onto site.
Stealing sight.
Right, so it's a B commit. And this seems more so the play. Well, I think there are still 2 BAKAS on site. There they are right there. Genji has no idea, however. Thinks she's got it for free.
Oh, she still gets it.
Yes, she does. Great work for Genji right there, being able to get the wall up to block that doorway and then get the kill following
enemy
it.
remaining.
Lele takes out Larvin. That's all up now to Cheerios. It's a 1v3. Swirlzy does have the ultimate. Rolling Thunder ready to go should need to be used, but it's a 3v1 at this point, and now they've definitely spotted her out. Spotlight pushes her back. Cheerio's able to get the first, but Genji comes around the corner and says, I'm the only sage here for this round. Rest.
Yeah, it was going to be a difficult round for her to try to pull that off out of 1v3, but then again, I've been proven wrong. This was clear that, or was evident that previous round, so who knows?
Hey, you never
These
know,
players
right?
Been able to, they've been fragging out quite well for this round. I mean, we already have 24 on the part of Gompers. We're only at 9-9, so these girls just been fragging out.
Yeah, 9-9. We're tied now. Any lead that's ever been gotten by either side, the gap's been able to be closed. Look at this beautiful traps situation here.
Yeah, we
Not
do
sure if she
have
heard it. Oh, she did.
Oh, she jumped.
Yeah, that was great. And she's able to get the other arena out. Larvin goes down. Princess Harris comes around the corner and punishes Gompers for even making it on this site. There's the Rolling Thunder. That's going to push back whomever was up there and also concusses you for a little bit there. So it was a little out of commission for a bit. Goes
Spike
down. That
down
leaves
A.
2 players. Really 1.1
One enemy
player?
remaining.
Okay, there it is. So now just 1 player. Cheerios remaining. Spike hasn't even gone down yet, though. So if that were an AR, that
Spike
could have done more damage. But that Spectre, not as... I don't even think it actually penetrates at all. as an SMG. She's just gonna wait and see if she can punish Lele from coming around that corner. They're just
Yeah,
gonna
it's
hold
gonna be
angles
a-
on this.
I mean, she could try to get a res. Oh, well, there it goes.
Wait,
Hopefully
why
it wasn't a
didn't-
bait.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Lele was in her camera. That's why she wasn't able to go around the corner and get the kill on the res. But it's Gen J right here with the rifle. Still though, gets the first. She knows
Oh,
she's somewhere
what?
in there
Wait,
because
what?
she's defusing.
What?
The spray doesn't land enough to take her down, so Cheerios gets the defuse and then turns around and punishes her for even thinking about it. And it's now a reverse rest.
And
Delta.
what?
That was
Okay.
cool.
That,
I like that.
resurrection was just ridiculously powerful. I can't believe. So it was a 1v2, turned into a 2v1, and then able to just get the defuse because that spray just didn't work out. My goodness, what a round that was.
We love Valorant. Let's go.
Spike dropped.
Yeah, it looks like with that confidence, Princess Haras
Girl.
wanting to do an Odin.
Yes. She
All right.
full spend her money, all of it, to get that Odin. There's an Odin on the defensive side now in the hands of Princess. But that Odin is on A side. The players are trying for a B take. They don't have possession of the spike, however. But the fight's going down. That's going to be for Lele to pick up on her way to her teammates. Is able to grab the spike and rotate back over to A.
Yeah, they were able to prompt out with all of that noise, all that utility, prompt out the rotates to the B site, but looked like they're choosing the A site, but waiting for Princess Haras with this Odin.
Oh, perfect. And Chris for Gompers right now. Princess is going to get that neural theft intel right there. Oh, gets taken down
Aw.
with that Odin.
Gone.
As everyone's trying to find each other. It's left to Larvin and Cutie to take it back. Hunter's Fury trying to spot out any bodies, but is
Last
unsuccessful.
player standing.
There it is. Delta, we are tied yet again.
Back to a tied game. Yes. Oh my goodness. We didn't get to see, some of that Odin power, unfortunately, but Calypso just doing a great teleport play. They just beat out quite a bit of utility, making a lot of noise. So baiting that rotate to the B site, and when they were able to make that teleport play to the A site, it worked out quite well in their favor. They were able to clear out U-Haul just easily, just taking out Princess Haras with that Odin, and that making it difficult for them to buy up. So we see a bit of a frazzled buy, only SMGs, and we do see a judge coming out, but will be a little bit difficult to anchor these sites.
Yeah, they're hurting. We have like one of every gun on
Pretty much.
BAKAS. Shots raining down on the A side. Gompers is able to catch Landolin in her utility. Great slow here from the defensive side. This is going to keep Calypso on a reset, if you will. They can't really even make any. There's Abby, however. She's getting really close to land. There's another somebody behind her. Goes down for it, not
Spike
making
down
sure. Oh, and that's the Spike, too. Spike is all alone and being watched. Conference is able to get a pick, however. No Spike in hand yet. Everyone's just going for the gunfights at this point. Cheerios now making a lot of noise on that in lamp, so they know where she's at. Block her off. Beautiful. And now she's got to tunnel through here. Amazing. Gompers getting that kill. Taking that lead. I love that skin.
Oh, me too. Gomper's doing great work that round. She wasn't at the forefront of the fight on the A site, but she applied just enough pressure on the B side to make sure that they didn't prompt all of the women power on the A site. And then able to come in, once she was able to clean up that kill, able to come in and get that final kill, cleaning out U-Haul. So great work and pushing again BAKAS back on a bit of an economic deficit.
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've got the Rolling Thunder for the attacking side, and unfortunately. Well, we get some trades going down right out the gate. Everyone is dropping because they were funneling in through
Last player
a
standing.
short Lele in showers all by herself. Doesn't have the spike. As you see, BAKAS going to position on the spike to take control of that and basically keep Lele from even thinking about it. Lele's getting some picks here, one at a time. Why are they giving her the 1v1s?
What
It's now
is
a
happening?
1v1 to... This is winnable now. It went from no way to winnable. It's right here.
Cage
Look at that, the cage. Beautiful. Lele
Oh
can just
my
give it a little
goodness.
tippy tap. Just, there it is. Just going straight. Yeah, straight. This is a great call because now it's going to leave Reyna running for her life to get there. But Reyna's going the long way. She didn't even go through the teleport. She's
gonna rotate again.
Delta.
Oh my goodness.
Lele!
Lauren's gonna have, and she has so much time left. We're at 30 seconds. She can rotate again if she
30
wanted
seconds
to.
left.
Bro!
Oh my.
Larvin is
Spike
still looking
planted.
like where? Spike goes down. Beautiful play by Lele to be able to get that going totally and put a ton of distance between the two of them too. Gives her the opportunity to get this set up. Here's her running on, so now it's all in Lele's hands. This is amazing. This went from not looking good for Lele whatsoever, and now Lele holds all the information.
Yeah, she knows where she is. She had to destroy the trap. So Lele definitely in a power position right here for this Delta. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness. Wow.
I mean, I hope somebody was clipping that earlier because Lele needs that. Like, that was an amazing clutch play to get that win. It is now match point. BAKAS need to do something here. They're going to go ahead. They're going to full buy up. BAKAS, no, they don't have any money. This could be
my
it, Delta.
I can't believe. I'm still trying to absorb what happened
my
that
gosh.
last round. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because just the advantage shift and how that happened. I can't believe we're already at match point. Wow.
Yeah, that was 100% BAKAS' fault at that point. No, I mean, just to call the plays here, they gave her the 1v1s, each person.
Mm-hmm.
They let her take the one. Like, that's, if you're gonna win it, that's how you do it, is you just take your 1v1s where you can. And she got lucky to do that. And she won.
Yep. I'm doing a split push onto the B site. And they do have good amount of ultimates. And yep, we see the Rolling
Yeah, they
Thunder
do.
coming out, making that space.
Beautiful. Breach Bay making all the plays. 3 players on the defensive side scrambling over from the other side. Spike will go down. Beautiful wall here for the attackers for Calypso. Slow things down. That's going to leave them a little vulnerable, but Cheerios able to help get that kill there for Larvin, save Larvin from going down. Looks like they're
Pick
all
up
up.
a rifle.
Yeah, like they're all up and come out the same side.
Worthless.
One enemy remaining.
I'm just watching this in what?
Oh,
I know exactly
It's Larvin. Litsu, oh no, there it is. They
Attackers
tried.
win.
It was unfortunate. It was looking really grim right there because they just didn't have the weapons of the economy to turn it around. And for our players, oh my gosh, congratulations for making that happen. Holy goodness.
yeah,
Calypso.
that was a map to to watch. My goodness, so much suspense, so much action, so many changes in just how and who had the advantage. Like, my goodness, I'll definitely have to go back and watch that because I still can't believe what I just saw.
I know, right? All right, well, everybody, thank you so much. That was game number 2 for tonight, and game number 3 is up next. So I've been Lucy May, with me Delta. We appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna miss y'all. Next game is gonna be This Is Fine versus Silver Maidens, and we've got Kura and wait, Delta, you're gonna be back, right?
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're gonna come back. Let's go. So Kura and Delta will be on the mics for you guys for the next game. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.